Anastasia Barnes, everybody, give it up.
Recently, I have been I've been playing around with the music within my head. It's a wild assortment of things because. Okay, so I wrote a song. Okay. Words are a passion of mine, very, very much so. But so is like environmental conservation and animal cruelty is terrible, and I got so angry last night. I got so angry that I wrote the most beautiful and hateful breakup song it wasn't a breakup song exactly. It was just that I watched this video of these animals that were being just decimated. It was probably the cruelest, most disgusting, horrible thing that I've ever seen. And I love a burger. Burgers are delicious. Burgers are so good. And I don't know, God, I would say that horseradish encrusted filet with I don't know, a Gruyere cheese mixed mashed potatoes sounds super good. All that is so good. But I have to not eat meat because people are shitty. That's true. That's so true. You don't beat chickens to death because you think it's cool. That's really horrible. I saw that in that video, and that made me so angry. It made me so angry that I incorporated some really cool things in that song. Honestly, if I were to do everything that I wanted to up here, I would scream at the top of my lungs, and then I would blow some kiss.
Carson Taylor, everybody.
Anyway, so my name's Carson. Actually, I consider myself more of a musician than a comedian, so it's with this whole comedy thing, I feel like I'm still trying to get my feet wet,
In all caps with lots of exclamation points after it. Gar! Everybody, put your hands together.
For the record, that's how it's spelled. It's Swedish. Blind Mule. Yeah, I'm Gar Harris, everybody. Some of y'all might have seen me on there. I've been going through some shit recently. I just got out of a relationship. So I don't tell many dick jokes on stage. I don't like dicks. Bible's pro-pot, too. A lot of people don't know that. It says in there, it says if you fornicate, you should be stoned for it. Fucking solid advice. Gotta say. Pot really is the best drug, isn't it? Pot's like the best drug out there because it's so hard to fucking get away with and people still do it. Like alcohol is easy to get away with if you're single. Like I couldn't tell I'm alcoholic until somebody told me. And I was like, how can you tell? I said, wife's got a black eye. Cocaine, little known fact, if you're rich, cocaine's legal. Hot. You can smell it from a mile off. And cops light up like a hot donut sign when they smell it too because they know a foot chase is not going to ensue. Makes you docile and agreeable. They love it. Don't tase me, bro. They're going to fucking tase you, bro. They're going to fucking tase you. I'm going to be the one in the background yelling out World Star Hip Hop. Thank y'all very much. I think Gar Harris.
Well, Alfred Ward, everybody. Good luck with this.
Anxiety is just crazy, guys, you know. I read a lot of blogs and stuff about how to be a good comedian. They say you gotta move the mic stand, you gotta grab the mic, and you gotta do this stuff. But, you know, I also, like, been in theater and they're like stage left and stage right. And I was like on set with somebody the other day and they were like camera left and camera right. You know, and I was taking the examination for admittance to Mensa. And they had all these little pictorial diagrams where you're supposed to look at the hand move gestures and figure out which one was left and which one was right. And I'm really not good at that. Not good at all, man. So it bugs me out.
But you guys should move up front because there's no point in you. And nobody's going to be there to serve you alcohol for a second. Because in a crazy M. Night Shyamalan twist, that guy that I told you to tip well, you better have tipped him well. Because guess who it was? It was Clay, the bartender. No! Clay, the comedian. He's up next, guys. Everybody move forward. I'm serious. Keep coming forward. Nobody's moving forward.
How's it going? Everybody doing good? Yay! So it was brought to my attention recently that because my name ends with a vowel sound, you can turn my name into a lot of different words, different things. Which basically equates to people just making fun of my name when I'm not around. And they were trying to tell me this in a nice way. They're like, oh, you could be this, you could be this. I was like, oh, you guys are sitting around the coffee house making fun of me, you fucking schmucks, thanks. Appreciate it. So I picked a couple of my favorites I thought I'd share them with you. If I had a church that worshiped the devil, it would be the Church of Clayton. If I had a charitable service for homeless people, I would be called the United Clay. If I organized a march to defend my civil liberties, it would be a Clay Rights Parade. Good evening. Welcome to National Geographic Explorer. On this week's episode, we follow your tour guide, Clive Littlefield, through the continental United States, discovering the sheer pain and utter joy of what we like to call alcoholism. Let's take it to Clive. June 14th, 2013. Haley's Bar, Mobile, Alabama. We sit quietly at the end of the bar and watch the hunter stalk his prey on the other side of the room in a very large cheetah print sweater. I haven't always been a stand-up comedian or a bartender. I used to be a teacher. But I got fired because I had a really unorthodox way of teaching math. And it kind of goes something like this. Math! 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 They didn't get it. I don't understand. Speaking of math, I've lived in the South for about 7 years now, and Southern people, especially what you might call a redneck, has a real interesting way of telling you how many times something happened. It's not just like one number. They lump things in because they can't really remember exactly how many times that thing happened, or like how many cookies they ate. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was inside the trailer watching the TV Guide channel, and I was drinking my last caffeine-free cherry Shasta, and I heard some ruckus going on outside the trailer. And I looked through the blinds, and Scooter's at it again. They's out scrapping the front yard. And I seen Skeeter wrap Scooter upside the ear hole about 7, 8, 9 times that casserole.
But anyways, thanks for coming out, guys. That shit was fun. Yeah, if you had fun, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, we do this every single Wednesday. It's always great. But afterwards, if you stick around, you might even see some damn music getting played. If you stick around, you're all leaving. So good. Awesome. Great night.
Fast forward to the part that makes me cry. It's hard to stop shipping on doing out your ear. You taste so sweet, you're queer. I wear the queer obsession badly. It makes it bad. Here is the black flag on the wire. You are a liar. You are a liar. You are fired. You are fired. You are tired.